Depending on the social network that I'm using, I manage my online image quite differently. LinkedIn is more of a professional networking platform, so I keep my information on LinkedIn really minimal. Although I don't really ever use LinkedIn, although I should start using LinkedIn, I keep my information pretty minimal on LinkedIn. And again, it looks like I only have 44 connections here and everything's pretty out of date. But because it's a more professional platform, I wouldn't put any of more of my personal stuff on. For example, you have the option to download a profile. And when I downloaded mine on LinkedIn, this is all that came up. So there's really minimal information about me on there. Facebook is a social networking site where people go to connect with friends, family, and anyone else they might know, and to share videos and messages and photos. And I always see it as something that is between something like LinkedIn and Instagram, where it's not super professional, but it's got some norms above Instagram. My Facebook persona is definitely more inclusive of my life than my LinkedIn. And it's a place where I often connect with like extended relatives or people from school for group messaging for projects. It also shows where I went to school and where I'm from, like my LinkedIn does, but there's more pictures, and my pictures are a little goofier. For example, my background photo is a photo of me when I was in New Zealand winking at a camera. And so it's more lighthearted, but it's more of my publicly mediated self and personality. Another difference between my LinkedIn persona and my Facebook profile is that I use my name Molly. My legal name is Mallory, but I go by Molly. And so everyone who's a friend of mine knows me as Molly. So it's more personal in that sense. Instagram is pretty much the total opposite of LinkedIn because it's a platform where you wouldn't send that profile into an employer, and there's a lot more personal content, and it shows a lot more of your personality and your day-to-day lifestyle activity. My Instagram profile is definitely way different than my LinkedIn profile. For example, my profile photo is me in a swimsuit, and I have jokes on my bio that I wouldn't ever put on my LinkedIn profile, which are like appropriate, but it would be a social faux pas for that platform. Some of the best ways to combat online bullying would be either delete your profile and don't really go on it ever, contact officials like school officials or the platform's officials or even law enforcement, depending on what content there is. And there are also options like flagging or reporting or blocking accounts.